Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
As you can see, we are in the car. We are driving back to Querétaro. It will be a 4.5 day drive back.
Yeah, the weather is getting worse, so it's getting colder, and now it's raining all day.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to go to Mexico.
Exactly. 44 Fahrenheit outside, 6-7 degrees Celsius, 20 degrees cooler than what we had in Key West.
And well, we wanted to prepare some questions as a recap for the trip. The first one is, what was the best state to ride in?
For me, California was the best state because it had a nice rugged coastline. The mountains went all the way to the coastline. We were riding alongside the Pacific.
Yeah, I think the view was nicer in California, but also I really like the weather in Florida. It was nice and warm, but also Texas had its charm.
Yeah, West Texas was also quite nice because it was a nice scenery.
Some desert views.
Yeah.
Yeah. Question number 2. Which state did we ride through the longest?
The longest we rode through was Florida, where we rode 1,600 kilometers. For us, it was the longest. The second longest where we actually really rode was California, which was like 1,400 kilometers down from San Francisco to San Diego and then over towards Yuma, Arizona.
Yeah, California then was quite long, but I think the panhandle in Florida, helped that's why we rode the longest. No? Question number 3. What was the worst day of the trip?
For me, the worst day was when it was so windy in New Mexico. We had a really strong headwind. The Indian transportation held up to go to the next town because we could not move forward because of the wind and the incoming storm.
For me, the worst day, I think it was one day we were in US 60. The road was bad because there was no shoulder. The lanes were uneven, so I didn't feel safe. And we had semi-trucks passing by. So I'm pretty sure I had a panic attack. I think that was the only day I questioned myself, what am I doing here? What about the bridges?
Yeah, the bridges were also not nice. Some of the high bridges where we went around them, they were not nice because I'm afraid of heights and I couldn't go over these high bridges. But they got less and less after Louisiana. Yeah?
Are you ready for question number 4? When was the best day?
There were so many good days. It's hard to say what was the best day. Yeah? I would say in California, in the southern part of California, going towards San Diego, that was like super nice riding. It was also nice when we finished West Texas with the longer distances where we went like up to 140 kilometers a day.
I also remember this day in Yuma. We had a very nice riding day. It was like 100 kilometers. We had tailwind. The road was nice. We had desert views. I think the day when we arrived to St. Augustine was also nice.
Yeah.
Felt like we had accomplished most of it. And for sure the last day, arriving into Key West, I was very emotional by the time we were in Key West. Many good days. So next question is, how many flat tires did we have?
4 flat tires. In California, we lost the whole tire. We had normal punctures, which we could fix here.
I saw once you had a puncture and I saw how the sealant was coming out. But then after a couple of meters, it fixed itself.
Yeah, we had like extra tubes with us for emergency repairs and all these things we did not need really. Yeah?
Next question is, how many bike shops did we visit for tuning or repairs?
We had this issue with the shifting for your bicycle in California.
The first day.
On the first day. Then we had, actually a puncture where we had to New Zealand in the tire in San Diego. Then we had again shifting issues in Phoenix, yeah, right. Then we had an issue with your suspension in San Antonio. I had some shifting issues where the derailleur was bended because of the train ride we did in Texas. That's it, yeah.
Yeah. Next question. What would you do differently next time?
I think we have to plan it a little bit better with the luggage. We had way too much luggage with us. We even figured it out on the drive in the car to San Francisco that we sent the first package home.
Yes, it was really embarrassing when we met this couple from Canada. They were traveling, they were even camping, and they had less stuff than we did. That could be improved. What was your favorite part about connecting with people?
Yeah, I remember like one day when we stopped on the side of the road, and then there was a woman. They were actually, I think, picking up garbage at the beach. They invited us and gave us some donuts to eat. That was in California. That was quite nice. In general, when we stopped somewhere, people were asking questions where we were coming from, where we were going, and it was always a really nice conversations, but also connecting on social media, because we were in some of the support groups for bikepacking and bike touring.
Every time we posted a video or a picture, we had a lot of support from the people at home or the people on the Facebook groups. Yeah, all the people we connected to and we talked to, everybody was so nice. I think at the Indian reservation, I remember people where everybody was so nice. Everybody was always willing to help and willing to listen to our story. So I like that. Next question would be, how was the weather throughout the journey?
It was not what we expected. What we were reading before, and that's the reason we did it like this, we should have the wind coming from the west, so we should have in general tailwinds, and that was not true because we had mostly headwinds, quite heavy, with like 40-50 kilometers an hour sometimes. What was good was that we had hardly any rain. We had only like 2.5 days or so where it really rained. 2 days of really cold weather where it was below 10 degrees Celsius during the day with wind in the Florida Panhandle.
There was not so much rain or not so much cold. It was still a warm weather. I think we were lucky and we had good weather. Are you ready for the next question?
Yes.
Our next question is, what moment surprised you the most?
It surprised me most that we never had an issue charging the bicycles. The batteries lasted a long time, so it was better than expected, probably because we got fitter also, and we never had an issue charging it. We could always take the bicycles to the room to charge it there.
Yes, I think, yeah, for me is that we didn't have so many flat tires. Next question, what did you learn from the experience?
That it was a huge task to ride from San Francisco to Key West, but if you break it down in little steps, and if you really want to do it, you can achieve it. So where there is a will, there is a way, and we have to see now what the future will bring us for other tasks or adventures we can do.
Yes, I think also the planning was also good. The first days we did not plan so much, so it was. I think we improved that part. We were better at planning and thinking ahead of a couple of days on what we were going to do, where we were going to stop. So that helped us to be more organized. And yeah, in general, that we can do whatever we want to do. Okay, and the last question is, would you do it again?
Sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe not exact the same route. If we do something similar, maybe from the Mexican border to the Canadian border, or maybe in the north of the US, or in general somewhere else like in Europe, I would do it again. Maybe not tomorrow. Give us a couple of weeks now for relaxing and preparing for the next thing, but yeah, I would do it again.
Yes, there are so many routes to explore. I think it was really a very good experience, a very nice trip. Let's see what we do in the upcoming future. Well, those are the questions, and I hope this helps us a recap so we can see how the trip was. Besides the recap, we also want to give some thanks. First of all, we would like to thank Andy, my niece, Andrea Bustinzar, for help us editing all the videos, because there were days when she had a lot of material and then she had to go through all that, and she built these really nice videos that I love.
Yeah, that was really good with the videos, and she never did it before, and we also never did it before to give somebody else the freedom to edit everything. And we did not see the videos before they were published, so but everything worked out quite well.
Yes, Andy, you rock. We also want to thank, my mom, who was taking care of my baby. And I want to thank my baby, Sophie, for they really make this possible, because without their help, we couldn't take the time off to do all this. So yeah, thank you so much.
Also, thank you to the bicycle stores where we had some issues, some mechanical and so issues. They took us in immediately. We just came by, and they did not even hesitate a minute and said like, "Oh, I'll come back next week and we fix your bicycle." No, they did it right away. So that was also quite helpful.
And thank you for letting me join you this trip.
Yeah. And thanks for going with me. I know it was not always easy, but we did it together.
Yes, that's good. And thank you all for watching these videos and for following and for all your words cheering us up. That was really nice. Thank you.
To Key West. Ooh, on the road to Key West.